Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. Okay. ATFers. ATFers. Welcome. I'm trying something different today. Hold up. Mid-roll ads. There should be no mid-roll ads on here. This is a members-only stream. This is a members only. This is the stream team. This is the stream team. So this is going to be a little bit different today. I love doing it just for the members because that means I don't have to worry about all this stuff on the back end right here. Because I don't need to worry about analytics. I don't need to worry about the algorithm. This is just for the few, the proud, the loyal. I'm not going to worry about none of that stuff right here. That makes it a lot easier. Lot easier. Let me see. So click on this right here. Make that silent. Turn this up. Okay. I'm liking this already. I like what I see here. That is not at all what I was trying to do. Will this work? Okay, that's not what I was trying to do. Well, okay. It will be much, much faster next time. I'm learning now that I don't have to do nearly as much stuff as on a regular stream. And now that I've already gone through it once, it'll be much smoother next time. Okay. So now let's go to the visibility and change it to members only, all channel members at every level. And I believe we are live. I believe this will make us live.
So basically, me and Flocko are gonna do a little bit of BJ.
Why is that loud? I turned these down. I should not be hearing that right now. So if I go to membership, okay. I don't even know how to find this video right now. Oh, there we go. Day 1. Okay, I keep muting the video and it doesn't change anything. I muted the video 3 times now and it has changed squadly, doubly, doubly. Marloca. Do you have tomorrow off? I believe it's some kind of a holiday, right? For all the people going into labor. I hope you get to have tomorrow off. One of my favorite songs is on. Can you hear it? I'm telling you, this is my stream song. Like every single time I'm about to go live, this song comes on. I love it. Sometimes I'll be contemplating if I should go live or not. And I'll be like doing stuff, cleaning. Should I write? Should I stream? Should I edit? And then this song comes on and I'm like, it's a sign. I gotta go stream. Living the Marloca. Hey, it might just be us, Marloca. It might just be us chatting. It might just be us chatting for a little bit. That's all right. I love that song so much. I love it so much. I kind of want to use the beat. And drop some lyrics on it. But I also don't want to contaminate it, you know? It's a classic. I don't want to touch it. I love it so much. I can't wait till I fix my car. Did I ever tell you that, Marloca? Did you ever see it? I don't know how long you've been on the channel. We might have talked about this. Years ago, I showed some footage of my car. I have a 94 Cadillac DeVille. And it's just been, it's heartbreaking. It's been sitting in storage. But someday I'm going to get it cleaned up. I used to have it a few years ago. It was all, road ready. I used to go cruising a little bit. I had some big old 12s in the back. I had some 12 inches in the back. Speakers. I'm talking about speakers. But I wouldn't like bump hip hop and stuff like that. I would be bumping like Earth, Wind, and Fire, you know? Had to tell my grandma's book club to keep it down. The gym is live. Hey, what are they reading? I was thinking about reading what's it called? I was thinking about it's kind of cliche because I know it's like, oh, you're reading that book. But what's that book that they say is like the serial killer book that people carry around and it makes them get like all MK Ultra? The dude that killed John Lennon was holding it. What's it called? I can't believe it's evading me right now. I always know the name of that book. The Catcher in the Rye. I was thinking about reading that again. I was just telling Jesse Jr. earlier how much I love reading. I love reading. And it like grieves me how little time I have. I love to read. Pinocchio's Revenge. Didn't know I was a member. So sometimes when we're streaming, very generous people will gift memberships. They'll shoot over some memberships. And people that aren't even live on the stream will get memberships and they won't even realize it until they come in later. So that's pretty cool. Some very, very generous people in the community that are always throwing gifts around. Christmas time all year long in this community. What's up, Morgan Mayhem, coming in with the alliteration. Catcher in the Rye, that's it. There's a lot of like... There's a lot of books that I want to read right now. There's some books that I was supposed to read in school that I didn't read that I really want to read now. Like I was talking about it a while back. I really want to read the Iliad. I really want to read the Odyssey. I'd like to read Fahrenheit 9/11 again. 1984. I remember I had to read that when I was in college, actually. I got a degree, believe it or not. I got a degree. I had to read 1984, and then we watched the movie, but I totally just like, I didn't retain anything. I didn't care. What's up, Mike Lane? We're just having a little nightcap. Look, I don't expect it to be booming tonight. This is kind of like what I said a few days ago when I was doing something. It was literally just to make my and I don't mean to disrespect you or your time, but sometimes I do things literally purely as an exercise, just to make myself do something, just to get back in the swing of things so that we could be where we need to be at. Like, for example, I know for a fact that I could stream tomorrow at a reasonable time and everything's going to be like smoother and I'm going to have some stuff to talk about and whatnot, which was not the case today. But I was like, you know what? And I'm very like OCD with stuff like that. Like I have to start stuff on a Monday. I've always been dumb like that. Like if it's like Friday and I'm looking forward to Monday and I really want to start something new and then things go wrong and now it's Tuesday, I won't do it till the next Monday. And it's stupid, I understand. But that's just the way I operate. So it's like I have to make myself get on today. I told the people during the weekend that I was going to be here, that I wanted to start streaming on Monday, even if I'm not coming with the A game. I wanted to be here, you know. I wanted to get in the rhythm. And I wanted to kick off doing something like this. What's up, Drew? I've been thinking a lot about it lately, about the direction of the channel, what I want to do, what I think is a good idea. And I can't believe how drastically I've changed my mind recently. It did not get crazy good views. Like to me, if I upload a video and it cracks 100K, I'm over the moon. You know, I'll be the first man on the moon. But that's just you know, like I also am trying to find ways to be thankful with everything I got, but I'm just saying hypothetical. 100K is like I might as well have 5 million per video. Like 100K, I'm super happy. This Tom Aspinall video that I uploaded a couple days ago, it has 21,000 views. And I need to be thankful with that, you know, because the video I did right before, which I thought was a very good video, I was super proud of it. It wasn't one of those ones where I was just sitting there talking to the camera. I sat down and took my time editing what I thought was a solid video. That Mike Tyson one where he punched Mr. Beast, that one got 5.4 thousand. 5.4 thousand views. I could have got more views just sitting there poking my nose talking about the current events that happened that day in the MMA community. But I took several days working on the video, the writing, the research, the editing, the shooting, and all that. 5.4 thousand views. The Tomas Aspinall one got 21,000. That's like 5, 4, 5, you know, like some, it's more. And I'm very happy about that. And so although, you know, 21,000 ain't 100,000, I was very pleased with the reception. I've been responding to as many comments on that video as I possibly can. And the comments, the feedback has been overwhelmingly good. People were clearly missing that type of content, that format. And I thought what I was going to be doing is, and by the way, for everybody that's here right now and everybody that's going to show up after the fact, I'm speaking very, very, very candidly right now. I'm going to be honest. I'm not coming to you with all the jokes in my bag right now. You know, I'm kind of just chilling with you, kind of just talking, because this is a members only stream. I feel like I could be different on here, you know. I thought I was going to come back hard in November and I was going to be like streaming public every day. And like I didn't talk about it, but I was going to like stop doing the longer form edited videos because I felt like it wasn't worth it. And maybe I was going to upload a short couple times, few times a week, but I was just going to be streaming. And maybe this is short-sighted, I don't know. But again, it wasn't the numbers, but the reception that the Aspinall video got. I felt like I couldn't ignore that. And I started to think, you know what? I do miss making videos that I'm proud of and that could actually lead somewhere. You know, when I was doing those kind of videos is when I would get sponsors. I don't know if I ever told you guys. Do you remember I did that ExpressVPN? No, was it ExpressVPN? It was some VPN something. It was the final legitimate sponsor that I had. You know, I had Athletic Greens, I had Ridge Wallet, I had Factor, I had VPN. I don't remember, maybe a couple other things. I had the cereal one. I had some decent sponsors. That VPN one, I think it was ExpressVPN. I don't know. I talked about them for 45 seconds, okay? You'd have to go watch it. It was one of my videos maybe from a couple years ago. I went back and I looked at the timing of the ad because it blew my mind. I think it was about 45 seconds long. They paid me $5,000. Now they were by far the highest. I never ever had a sponsor that paid me anything near that. It was insane. There was a moment I thought they were just trying to steal my identity or something. Because like I told you, Ridge Wallet paid me $100 per video. When I tried to negotiate and go up to like 200, they said chale. And I was like, man, you guys are messed up after everything, after the kind of videos I made for you, after the way that people started to, you know, the Ridge Wallet grew on them and it became like an endearing type of thing. And it became kind of a meme and they loved it and they'd actually watch and sit through the ads. You guys are going to do me like that? But what I'm saying is, when I was making those breakdowns, those edited, overly produced types of videos, that's when it, Here's the thing. There were, and again, I apologize. I know I'm not coming to you with the jokes right now. I feel like I could be real with you on the members only. I do always tell people that was also what led to me losing my house and wreaking a bunch of havoc in my household and my marriage. But here's the thing. I was only making those types of videos and I wasn't streaming. And I'm thinking what I want to do now, what might be the best thing going forward, is making some more of those videos. Maybe once a week, once every 2 weeks, at whatever pace will make me not lose my sanity. And upload those. And daily stream for the members. So I won't be just destroying my channel, streaming for hours at a time publicly, ruining my analytics, because on a main channel, publicly, I think that was kind of one of the things that led to the demise of my channel before. I was doing crazy things like that destroy watch time. But I think if I make good edited videos publicly okay, let me show you something, or I'll look it up. This last video that I made, and it might sound pathetic. It might not sound like a lot. But this last video that I made, this Tomas Aspinall one, this is the last time it refreshed. I don't know, it might get even better. And I'm kind of embarrassed now. I shouldn't even brought it up. I had 252 subscribers from that video. I feel like I can't even remember the last time. When I do lives, people don't subscribe. If anything, people unsubscribe. And it's discouraging because I'll do a live, sometimes every single day. I'll do all of a sudden, episode number 8 or whatever. I'll do another stream talking about something. I'll do Fight Companion, whatever. And I look at the analytics, -9 subscribers, -3 subscribers, -5 subscribers. People just... it's the few and the proud that like the lives. For the most part, people are going to be like, all this dude does is stream, and they keep leaving. I had 252 people subscribe after they saw the Tomas, and that told me, like, that's how you grow the channel. That's what I've been missing the last, couple years or whatever. It got too hard to do breakdowns, and I just gave up on them, and then the channel wasn't growing anymore. But I feel like maybe if I just do them at a pace that I won't lose my mind, and I stream every day, because the streaming is fun. The streaming I look forward to. The streaming I could talk like this. You guys crack jokes. You're laughing. I'm laughing. It's a good time. So if I could do what I need to do to grow the channel, maybe every once in a while get a respectable sponsor, if it makes sense. I don't want to just grab at anything. Be proud of the videos that I'm putting out there. Because I could make a video where I'm just talking and upload it. Let's say it got 100,000 views. I'll be happy that it cracked 100,000 and maybe made a little bit of money, but I'll be cringing because at heart, I say it all the time, I'm an artist. I'm emotional. I'm sensitive. If I put something out that I don't feel good about, I'm going to have a hard time dealing with it. I don't care what the analytics say. It's just like this Tomas Espinal video I made. It doesn't bother me in a sense that it only got 21,000 views because I know it's better than a 21,000 view video. I know that. I see other dudes getting 100,000, 200,000 views and the video is caca, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, I'm not even going to let that rule my mind, It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I see some of the garbage that's on the big screen today, the blockbuster movies. I listen to some of the garbage that's on the radio. Lick my booty, lick my booty, lick my booty, lick my booty, It's garbage. It's garbage. But it's getting billions of streams on TikTok and Spotify and all that. So people think because numbers, power in numbers, lick my booty, lick my booty, lick my booty. They think, oh, this must be what's best. This must be the best content. No, that's not how it works. So I am doing kind of a course correct right now. Things are evolving. I'm getting excited. I'm starting to see, oh my gosh, what the? Oh snap, are you here, Angel? I just saw a message from Angel Padilla. He sent it like an hour ago. I didn't even see that. I feel bad now. Bro. Are you in here right now, the one who vapes? Or is this a crazy, crazy coincidence? And I do see a super chat right here from Morgan Mayhem. I'm going to read that right now. Thank you, bro. I don't even know if you're in here right now. Oh, you must be in here. Okay. The one who vapes. The one who vapes just, what the heck, bro? Thank you. The one who vapes just sent $120 to the PayPal. And he says, you're the best. Love all, in caps, your content. And thank you for going live today, too. Happy Monday, bro. The one who vapes. Bro. Thank you. Thank you, bro. You know, that makes me feel good too. That makes me feel really good because I was contemplating, because like I said a little while ago, I know the way I am and the way my mind works. And I know I knew that I needed to go live today in order to go live, you know, full force and feeling better and prepared tomorrow. I had to, because it's Monday, I had to get it going. And when I hear somebody come in like that, like the one who vapes, and even aside from being generous and slapping down money like that, just saying the fact that someone is actually telling me thank you for going live, it's like, man, even if I just made one person's night a little better by the fact that I went live, I'm happy that I did it. That feels super cool. That feels super cool. Thank you, bro. Morgan Mayhem says your eye poke deep dive video was a banger. Watched it twice. Hey, that's a compliment because that was like a 20-minute video. You spent a good amount of your life on that video. Aspinall and Gain, quitter and cheat. Both things could be true at once. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Morgan Mayhem. I appreciate it. That video was a beast. It took a while to make. It took a while to put together. And that's what it made me feel really good. There were a couple people that made a comment, and at first I thought they were being sarcastic or being silly, being tongue-in-cheek, but there were a couple people that said stuff like, thank you for being unbiased and giving the only unbiased take. And then when I thought about it, I was like, you know what? I get so used to being in this space where we're being silly and joking around and, you know, being smart about what we say and stuff like that, trying to, you know, make people laugh. I mean smart as in like smart aleck. And I realized, you know what? I'll take it. You know, I received that. My take was unbiased. Because I know it's real easy for people to say this is a total Tomas Aspinall hater take. But it's like, nah, fool, nah. I'm not going to let you do that. First of all, man, It would be like if I said this one restaurant is the best restaurant in the world and I just talk trash on all the other ones and just talk papas nonstop and never even ate at the other restaurants. Like, how ignorant. It's just to not do your due diligence and at least have all the knowledge at hand to be able to make an honest determination. Like, if there's people who didn't watch the whole video or they watched like the first 8 minutes of the video and they were so mad and so fuming that I said anything negative about Tomas Aspinall, they checked. It's like they didn't even see the part where I was more than willing to show every single instance of how disgustingly disturbing, like, of a cheater Gain is. Like, people automatically will say stuff like, oh, Gain's your boy, huh? Gain's your boy. And then I'm like, nah, fool, don't you pay attention? Like, somebody left me a comment yesterday and they were like, oh, you're just a Jones fangirl. I'm like, bro, I don't like Aspinall. I don't like Gain. I don't like Jones. Like, give me some. I need some talking points, bro. Give me some. Respond to something that I said. It's like people say, like, you know, ad hominem type stuff. It's just like emotional attacks and responses. Give me something of substance, you know. And again, I don't want to make it, let's fight. You like Aspinall? I don't. Let's fight about that. No, Charlie, the point was I was unbiased. I didn't like anybody involved. And I would talk about it nonstop over the years, how Jason Herzog was my guy. But, man, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. And there was a part of me that wanted to insert a part into the video like, hey, is this part of all that? But it's like, you know what? People are getting too litigious. I'm trying to make people laugh, you know. I'm trying to make things light. I want to be funny. I want people to have a good time. I don't want to get too dark. I don't want to be like there's there's a dude that I really like and that I'm cool with. And his thing, what he does is, I'm just going to expose people and give you the truth and nothing but the truth and shed light on this and that. And that's my reason for being on this earth. I'm going to expose this person. I'm going to reveal this. I'm going to get that person in trouble. I'm going to get this person arrested. I'm going to tell on this. And it's like, okay, that's not my path. If there's one thing I do in any video, I want to make people laugh. If they also, I had people tell me like, hey, I'm an Aspinall fan, but this don't look good. Like, you're right, this and that, and this made sense. I think I changed my mind. When that happens, it's like a bonus. I'm like, oh snap, cool. But my main thing is I want people to leave this be like, man, that was crazy funny. I had a good time watching that. Even if there's times like in the Tomas Aspinall video, there's times when I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna be funny, but everything I'm saying is true. And then there's other times where it's like, I'm clearly gonna say some stupid stuff that I might not even believe, because my objective is to make people laugh. I'm not here to be Barbara Walters. I'm not here to be Ariel Hawini. I want you to forget about your day and relax and smile and laugh. Anything extra is extra. But yeah, Morgan Mayhem. That was all directed at your super chat, Morgan Mayhem. Two things could be true at once, and some people just don't get it. That was not a I love Serial Gain and John Jones type of video. It was just saying what happened. Benjamin Vega, man, I miss seeing you, bro. You could be thankful for everything you have and still feel like you deserve more. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah. I personally just need to be careful of like, I just need to not focus on, I just need to focus on me and what I'm doing. Like, it doesn't matter if anyone else is getting success or how they're getting it, or if I feel like it makes sense, or if it's justified, or if I'm better, or if they're better. It doesn't matter, because that's like if I'm a hard worker and I have a respectable job and I'm providing for my family, and then the guy down the street is selling a bunch of drugs and they're living in luxury. You know, that's not my path. I can't worry about what someone else is doing. Maybe they're living a life that's not for me. Maybe they're doing stuff that I'm not willing to do. Maybe they have resources that I didn't have. Maybe they don't have responsibilities that I do have. I just need to operate within the framework of what I have and do my best with that. I got to stop thinking hypothetically and worrying about, stuff like that. But yes, it's funny because once upon a time I would have been devastated to have 21,000 views. That's a dud. That's a fail. But it felt good to have that on this video. And you know what? I have to maintain a perspective that is not dependent on numbers. Because this video got 21,000, my next video might get 3,000. 3,000. And I can't allow that to get me down. Because if I have the right perspective, it will not fluctuate based on the view count. E-card up. What does E-card mean? E-card up. Macho Adventures. Macho man. He's got to be a macho man. On my way to work, just dropped in to like a video. Wait, Adam, you're from, I was like, bro, you're going to work right now? You're from South Africa, right? Did I finally remember that correctly? Are you from South Africa? That'd be funny if you were still doing like a graveyard shift in South Africa and you're so far away that we're actually on the same timeline. But I think it's probably like morning over there, huh? Hey, thank you. Thank you, Mara Loca. Thank you. The little dancing, what is that, a birdie? Little dancing birdie. Anyone clip that? Oh, snap. What did I say? What did I say? Fernie Hardaway. What's up, bro? Aunt Fernie. Every time I see Aunt Fernie, I think like my tia Fernie. Aunt Fernie. The one who vapes. Hey, bro, thank you, man. I appreciate you. That was a nice gift. That was a nice gift for going live so late in the night. I appreciate that. It's getting down to 38 degrees here in Florida. 38 in Florida. I didn't think it ever went below 70. Oh, snap. And it's considered severe weather. 38 degrees. That's the end times right there. That's a sign of the end times right there, bro. Grandmaster. Buckle up, Teddy. Love you, bro. Love you, bro. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here so late at night. What's up, Drew has been a devoted, loving member. A $24.99 squad. That's different, bro. For 3 months. Thank you. That's like since I've been back, huh? Since I left the grind for another grind. Jesse, you don't know how many people you had going through withdrawals. Hey, I was going through some of my own, trust me. Trust me. Like, I hope that I do a good job. I hope that I do a good job of letting you guys know that whatever it is that I provide by doing stuff, that you guys do the same for me. Like, you know, something that troubled me when I was away for like the last month or whatever, because again, in case anyone's here that didn't hear me say it before, it's just been I still have stuff in boxes. We had too much stuff at the other house. The last month I've been basically settling in, just trying to clean and unpack, figure out what's going where. And then people have been doing stuff because I'm renting right now and I'm completely out of control of what's going on around me. You know, I don't own the place. And there's been people doing work here because there weren't people living here before us for a while. So they're trying to fix some things. And there's like, I was going to stream hours ago, but there were people here like with crazy machines and we wouldn't even wouldn't have been able to hear anything. And, so anyway, that's why I was away. It's just been the move and trying to adjust. And I've been troubled as I've been away because I was thinking, man, I hope people don't think that I was like, let's stream before I move. And, you know, I need to be a streamer, you know, to make ends meet or whatever. And then as soon as I move, I'm dipping. Peace out. You guys are never going to see me again. I'm going to go do something else now. And I was like, man, I hope they're not thinking that because I'm going to be back. And I hope they're not mad at me when I come back. Like, I literally thought that a lot of you would be mad at me and be like, oh, all of a sudden. I thought you were going to think that I just like, because the streaming was going really good and consistent, you know, in August, in September, not really in September. I was already starting to.
Thanks for the sub.
Thank you for subscribing, whoever that was. Thank you. I was already deep into having to start getting ready to move in September, actually. But we were doing really good in August, and I didn't want people to think, yeah, I'm just going to dip out now. We started doing good in streaming, and that's it. We have fun while it lasted. It's over. Nah, I was going through the withdrawals, too, and I was like, I'm going to get back. I can't wait till November. This is stupid. I got to get going again. So, yeah, I was feeling them, too, Marloca. I was feeling them, too. And it was a little bit of growing pains here. I'm loving what I have going on right here. And I'm just like, you know what? I need to do my best to make the most of what I have here. And there's a part of me that feels like I'm back at the brick dojo again, you know, but better even in certain aspects, for real. And I'm super excited. So I'm sorry that you guys were, you know, those of you that, you know, were missing out on the time that we spent together. I felt the same way. And I have every intention of making that right now. I want to thank a fantastic individual, who I believe is choosing to remain nameless. I want to thank a fantastic individual for just slapping down 50 big ones, $50 weenies for them Costco weenies into the PayPal right now. Where's my weenies? Where's my weenie symbol right here?
We are
Family. 'Cause I got all my homies with me. I want to say thank you for that lovely, generous individual that just slapped down 50 big ones in the PayPal. That's huge. That's huge. And again, things like if you like them, because it's weird, we kind of morphed over time. And I was surprised over the last few months of how much people were like, oh, edited videos? Yeah, that's cute. But let's do streams. And I was like, what, really? I always thought people just wanted edited, and they just put up with the streams. You know, they were Mexican martial arts supporters in spite of the streams. That's what I always thought. So I was very, very pleasantly surprised to see otherwise take place. Now, I know that's not the case for everybody. But anyway, in case you're someone that gets a kick out of the edited videos and is glad that they exist, it is absolutely stuff like those generous donations that allow me to do that. Because if I wasn't receiving any, it's not like YouTube pays me an hourly wage, you know? So it's like if I wasn't receiving some kind of generous support like that, I would literally have nothing to stand on. I would have nothing that justifies me being able to sit down for hours upon hours every week making a video. That's when I have to just like, well, I'll stream, I guess. But when there is that support, then it's like, hey, I could log in and make this 20-minute video about Tomas Aspinall. And hopefully you guys like them. Oh, that's what you were talking about, clipping the Lick My Booty song. Thank you, Aunt Fernie. Thank you. I was very proud of that video. And I felt like it was a solid video, bro. I covered like everything, bro. Lick My Booty, #1 on DSPS. What's DSPS? DSPS. A voice sweet and low says, who is it? Unbiased opinion is just so refreshing. Hey, I'll be honest. I'm so used to people calling me biased, and I don't care. It's so weird when I get comments from people like, you're biased, this and that. I'm like, bro, you're saying it like it's something that I'm supposed to feel bad about. Isn't everybody biased? Like, I mean, you're biased when it comes to your food, the music you like, your clothes. Like, people are biased. That's normal. Why am I supposed to feel bad about that? Like, if I make a video talking about how Khabib is better than Conor McGregor and how Khabib kicked his butt and all that, someone's like, oh, you're just biased. Yeah, fool. What do you think? I don't work for ESPN. I don't got to remain like in the middle. You know what I'm saying? It's such a weird statement to think that's supposed to make me feel bad. But when someone says an unbiased opinion is so refreshing, I'm like, oh, snap. I unintentionally ended up giving an unbiased take, and it feels refreshing to me. Even it felt good hearing that. Like, oh snap, I'm capable of doing that. Ryan Lowe, there's so many generous people in the Mexican martial arts community constantly gifting memberships left and right. You I guess you caught a straight, bro. And I said it earlier, there's times when people are gifting so many that people that aren't even in the stream where it was gifted start receiving them. It's crazy, man. People are very, very generous. Cody Chapman, what's up, man? Late night in the dojo. It's been a while. I wanted to kick it off on Monday because that's when I like to get things going. I dawdle on the weekends, and I'm like, I gotta get back to it. And if I let it get to Monday, if I let it past Monday and we get to Tuesday, I'll procrastinate all the way till the next Monday again. It's like a New Year's revolution. You know, I gotta wait till Monday. It's like my New Year's every time. Some of the funniest jokes are built from truth. I agree, Avi. I agree because people connect with that. Like if somebody is sitting down listening to a joke and it hits that nerve because they know there's truth to it, that makes it so much more impactful. If it's like too hypothetical, if it's too like, even if it's funny on paper, but there's not enough truth to it where it strikes, with that person on a level like that, it just won't hit the same. So I completely agree. Oh, T Nally is in the house. Hey, T Nally, I was here the other day when you got gifted the membership, and I was laughing because I was sad because you weren't here to see it, but it was funny because it was like for the longest time we thought you were incapable of getting a membership for whatever reason, and then you finally did the self-inflicted one. But then it was really cool to see somebody give it to you, the membership. Hoser the guy. Also, are you laughing at the "Lick My Booty, Lick My Booty" song? Just for some context, because people are starting to come in that weren't here earlier. I was singing a song called "Lick My Booty," and I don't want anybody to think I'm condoning the licking of the booty, or at least not, within the not as a chart topping song. At least if it's within the confines of a loving relationship, that's a different thing. But I was talking about how I shouldn't let successful by the numbers type of things bother me, because I was saying, look at some of the things that are successful, like these corny, cheesy reboots and remakes and these CGI superhero movies and the top of the "Lick My Booty, Lick My Booty," Sexy Red, "Lick My Booty, Lick My Booty." Like, look at the songs that are number one. Look at the most popular things. Like, I don't want to be those. I'd rather be the cult classic. I'd rather be the underground. I don't need to aspire to that. So it's all right. I sound like I'm coping. And I might be doing that. I should probably start making the "Lick My Booty" equivalent of YouTube videos. Do you guys remember the oldie song, "Gee, what a guy"? I think I'm getting the melody wrong, but yes, I do. It comes on my Pandora station all the time. I have I'm using the wrong mouse for the wrong computer. What's it called? I have a radio station on Pandora called where is it? How is it not right here at the top? Brenton Wood. If you know G What a Guy, you gotta know Brenton Wood. Hoser the guy. And that song comes on there a lot. Gee, what a guy. But yeah, I love that kind of music, bro. I love it. I hope you and Hoser the gal had a wonderful day. And will continue to do so. Comparing is the thief of joy. Yeah, bro. I could be totally happy and content with something that I made and uploaded in the comments and this and that, and then come across something else and I'm like, bro, I need to stop. It just seems unfair sometimes, but it doesn't matter. I could compare myself and be completely convinced that I'm better, but it does not matter. Doesn't matter. It's a waste of time. Buckle up, Teddy. Love the Tom Aspinall video. Thank you, bro. I worked so hard on it that Marilena was actually starting to get frustrated that I was spending so much time on it. So that shows you, and I'm proud of it. Thank you. Cuban being, que bola primo, sigo luchando. I'm going to be honest, soy un pocho. Que bola primo, sigue. Sigue or sigue? Sigo luchando. Something with wrestling, right? Something with wrestling. Gotta laugh, especially when you're eating pan con pinga. What the heck? What's pinga? That sounds like something dirty, bro. It's like pinga soup. Hold on, let me see. Let me go to translate. Hey, the Mexican martial arts dude having to go to Google Translate to translate Mexican. It's pretty embarrassing, I'm gonna be honest with you. So if I put in So que vola primo means who flies first. I'm thinking this literal translation is not correct. I ran into this a while back. It doesn't know how to translate primo correctly. It says first, like it's thinking I'm saying like primero, like primero. So who flies first? No, who flies cousin? Okay, so that's a new phrase. Who flies cousin? And who flies cousin? And continue fighting. Okay, good. Fighting. Gotta laugh, especially when you're eating pan con pinga. What the heck is pinga? It says it translated to pinga. It doesn't know. It says that's a Portuguese word. What is pinga? Pinga has several meanings depending on the context and language, including a vulgar term for male genitalia. Wait. I never had a sandwich like that, homie. What are you talking about, bro? Especially when you're eating pan con pinga sandwich. I never had one of those sandwiches, bro. I put some hot Cheetos in my sandwich, but I never had no pinga on my sandwich. What the? In Portuguese or traditional dance, the pinga is a traditional dance performed by women in a Marathi culture. It could also refer to a cook's assistant in a professional kitchen or be slang for a drug like MDMA. I've never put MDMA in my sandwiches either. Bro, are you trolling me, bro? Cuban being. Also, you're Cuban. It did say something about Cuba. It said, pinga has said, in some Spanish-speaking countries like Cuba, a type of alcoholic drink, cachaca or rum. So I don't put rum in my sandwiches. I feel like we went off course here, but I will keep fighting and I will keep flying. Thank you, bro. Woke up to my dog throwing up with a quickness. Liz GM is in the dojo. Oh, snap. I hope your dog's okay. Is this a common occurrence, or is this like did your dog throw up earlier in the day? Is this like the first time and you're trying to figure out what's going on? Hopefully it's all right. I hate when that happens. It's like they can't speak to you and let you know what's going on, you know? Macho man. I've got to be a macho man. The alligators froze? Dang, it's like Ice Age all over, like Jurassic Park. Yeah, Morgan Mayhem, it was stressful. It was definitely stressful. And I kind of think that's what kicked off my back pains and my spasms, cuz I've had a bad back, a really messed up back for years, but this was unbearable. I never had a pain like it in my life. I was having one of my kids put my shoes on for me. It was bad. It was bad. And I wouldn't let Marilena do it. I refused to let Marilena do it because it was just like, I just felt like it was a sign of weakness. You know, I don't want Marilena to see me like that. So I had my kid do it. I think it's good. You know, you want to be strong for your kids also, but you also want them to see some, you know, the softer side, you know, because you want them to be developed people who aren't weirdos. You know, you don't want them to be robots. Marilena can't see the soft side though. I don't have a soft side when it comes to Marilena. I can't. Not in an unhealthy way, though. I know sometimes, like, you know what I'm saying. Sometimes you got to be sensitive. You got to open up and stuff like that. But I don't want her to be wiping me and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want her to put my shoes on. Like, I'll open up here and there and, you know, talk about some emotions or whatever. But I ain't going to be having her put my shoes on. Chale. She going to be shaving me and taking me a shower and stuff. Chale. I got my house 3 years ago. I'm still moving. Bro, you know what depressed me the other day? I thought like by the time, because I heard a rumor. I heard a rumor that the place that I'm renting right now, that the owners, because it's owned by like a property management company or whatever. I don't think it has like a individual owner. They've been kind of vague with it, to be honest with you. It's kind of weird. I've been hearing rumors that they're trying to like bulldoze all the houses down and level the property and sell a bunch of tract homes on them. And I've been worried that I have only like a year here. And by the time we're fully unpacked and like actually decorate the house and put stuff up and all that, we're gonna have to leave. And it's frustrating, man. Stick around for the lows so we could appreciate the highs. Ain't going anywhere, GM. That's cool, bro. That's cool. That's what I'm, bro. When we make it, like whatever form that is, I don't know what it's gonna be. I don't know what that's gonna mean. I don't know if it's the. By the way, I was at a tournament this weekend, a sports tournament for Jesse Jr., and I was right there with my notepad working on the movie. Like whether it's the movie, whether it's a show, whether it's just YouTube and sponsors or the videos going viral. I don't know, whatever it is. It's like, man, when we get there, it's gonna be so cool. It's gonna be so cool because it's these homies right here, these homies that we're gonna be like, bro. It's like, you know, when somebody. It's like I'm not a LeBron James fan, but like, you know, LeBron James still being homies with like his high school teammates, and he like hired them all to you know still be with them and rock with them his whole career. It's like I'm gonna remember these people right here, and we're still gonna be the homies. You know, everyone's gonna show up at the last second, you know, acting like they've been here, you know, but we already know what's what. Like this is special right here. I never heard it worded that way, bro. For being heat. Here's for being heat. I've never heard anybody say that. Actually, that sounds kind of cool. Here's for. I'm starting to wonder if that was a typo. Is that how people. I've never heard anybody say that. Here's for being heat. Like, you know how people say bringing the heat or whatever, but it says here's for being heat. That actually sounds cool. I think you just coined something. I think you're trying to make here's for being heat happen, and I think you just made it happen. Hoser the guy. And look, hey, may I be so bold? Hoser the guy. Can I assume? Can I assume anytime that I say Hoser the guy that it's also Hoser the gal? Like, I don't want to leave. Here's what I was afraid of. I didn't want to be like, hey, thank you, Hoser the guy and Hoser the gal. And you're like, hey, this came from my stash. She don't want to give you nothing today. This is mine. Like I didn't want to cause like any kind of issues, but thank you, Hoser the guy, and possibly Hoser the gal. I know everybody's different. Like me and Marilena, all of our money we just pile it into one. Like I know some people that they've been married for years and they got their own bank accounts and like they handle their own. Hey, do what you got to do, but I know people have different situations, so I appreciate that. Thank you. Drop 75 big ones in the PayPal. That instantaneous, you know what I'm saying? 75 big ones in the PayPal. Thank you. It's appreciated. That instant hits different now. I don't have solar panels on this place because it's a rental. The last house had solar panels, so you know. That's a little bit of a different lifestyle for me. Marilena told me today, hey, we're not turning on the AC or the heater anymore. And I was like, that's fine with me because it's getting winter and you're the one that was going to want the heater on. And I hate the heater on. So I'm going to be feeling cool in the house. It's going to be like 53 degrees and it's going to be the best time of my life. And I was thinking like by the time it's summer, I'll be doing all right. You know, I won't worry about the PG&E. But I'm happy to not use the heater in the winter. That's going to be the best winter. Recon 4863. What is going on, GM? I'm getting the kinks out. I'm shaking off the cobwebs, you know. It's been taking me a little while to move into this new house, and it really threw off our momentum. And I've been telling you since, I don't know, mid-October here and there. I got to get back to it in November. We got to get active again. We got to stop playing around. No more lollygagging. And that's it. That's all there is to it. And I wanted to, I keep saying it, but it's just the way I am. I don't know if anybody could relate. When I start doing something, I'm always looking forward to it like Monday. That's like my New Year's Monday. And I already knew if I let Monday get away from me and I didn't do it, I would wait till the next Monday and I'd waste a whole week. I know it's stupid. But it's just the way I've always operated. I got to start clean. It's like a compulsive thing. Look at all them Costco weenies in the chat. Dang it, bunch of weenies. What's up, David Zimmerman? I do believe in Zimmerman. I do believe in Zimmerman. Hey, I'm glad that you're here, David. Were you working late? Are you out partying? What's up? Evening. Good evening, Melancholy. Bro, hey, people are... me and Marloca were here. Me and Marloca were here for like the first 45 minutes, you know? Nobody was here and we were getting kind of concerned. We're like, hey, whatever, man. We'll just chop it up back and forth, you know? We do what we got to do. And then everybody started trickling in. I guess people had some late shifts or whatever. But me and Marloca were chopping it up like almost an hour. DSPs means digital service provider like Apple Music or Spotify. Bro, I don't know if I'm just an idiot or if you're like a music mogul. Like, do you do stuff like with technology and entertainment or what? Oh, snap. What is this? Uh-oh. Stupid thing. I keep getting a fraud alert for something that needs to get paid and they keep declining it. Stupid people, man. What's up, Drew? I can't find the gift membership button. I think now I know I'm probably gonna sound dumb saying this because you're gonna be like, yeah, bro, I know that's where it's supposed to be. I believe all you're supposed to have to do is click on the $sign. So I clicked on the $sign right now and it says super stickers, super chat, and membership. It gives you 3 different options of what to do. Is when you click on the $sign down there by the where you can leave comments or where you could chat, does it pop up the membership thing? And thank you, bro. You didn't even you slapped down $20 asking about that. You slapped down $20 to talk about how to gift even more. That's insane, bro. That's super generous. Thank you. You got your green card, Tinali. Oh, that was you, Marloca? That's where Tinali got it from? I got Tina's the other day, and I say it only because it made me happy. That's cool. Yeah, because Tinali, it was a major thing back in the day. We were all trying to get you in there. So I bet that felt good for Marloca to be able to lock that in for you. Hey, your JR's here. ARJR just woke up. Sexy Red is not sexy. She's cringe. Jessica Alba sexy. If Marilena's watching, or her sister, who has a big mouth, by the way. I was just reading what the chat said. I'm not saying that about Jessica Alba. I'm just reading the chat. That's all I'm doing. Personally, I was stoked for the edited vids. I love the streams too. Catch up and chat with everyone, but the edited videos are hilarious. Okay, thank you. Okay, so then, I mean, as far as I'm confirmed, and I would think that the people here agree. Other people might not, but there's no reason for the people here not to agree because you're all in the membership. I'm thinking it's going to be the best of both worlds if I continue to make the edited videos and stream for the members. Because long story short, public streams could ruin your channel, which again, I think is a contributor to what messed up my channel back in the day. I started streaming gameplay. I started like playing on the PlayStation and streaming games and stuff. And yes, there were a percentage of people that was down with it. There's gonna be some people here that are just down, homies, that are just always supportive no matter what, and I could not be more thankful for that. But the vast majority were like, bro, what are you doing? I was streaming PlayStation gameplay. I was making food in the Mexican martial arts appetites. I was just streaming for no particular reason for 2-3 hours at a time. And people are like, nah, I'm not watching this. And it started to mess up my watch time. So I think I'm going to do edits and stream for the members. I'm also going to start, I don't know what day is going to make sense for that this week. And I was talking with Marilena about it because I wish it was consistent, but I would love to start doing something like a movie night. And this week, I'm thinking it's going to make sense Wednesday or Thursday. So look, do not get mad at me. Please don't get upset with me. YouTube will not allow it. But I have, you know what? Oh, let me try to find something right here. So it's not exactly like I thought, actually. So I currently have more YouTube members than patrons. Here's the thing though. I have the amount of YouTube members that I have because of people's generosity that gift memberships on here. That's why. I definitely wouldn't have as many as I do if they were self-inflicted. The Patreon supporters, those are self-inflicted. You can't gift those. Or maybe there's, I don't know, there's like promo codes and stuff maybe, but you cannot gift those like you gift YouTube memberships. What I'm trying to say is the people that are there really, really went out of their way to do that. And there's almost as much of them as there is YouTube members. And those were all self-inflicted. And here's why I was saying don't get mad at me. I'm going to start to do something that I'm calling movie night because a lot of people have requested it. But those are impossible on YouTube. I've tried to stream stuff before on YouTube, and you will get taken down with the quickness. I'm going to test it and play around with it. But from everything that I could see, when it comes to terms of service and blah, 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 it seems like I could get away with it on Patreon, which is why a lot of the podcasts that you watch, a lot of the different YouTube channels, and I was wondering about this. And I couldn't figure it out for a while. I was like, why are they all using Patreon? I never hear, like all the comedians I listen to, podcasters, whatever shows, they never talk about YouTube membership. Never, ever, ever. They talk about Patreon. And I couldn't figure it out. And I think it's because you could play a ton of stuff on Patreon that you can't play on YouTube. So I'm going to start to do a movie night on Patreon, which I think might be the only differentiator. I don't really want to talk about it right now, but I'm also going to start doing something else that you'll see it when I do it, but I don't really want to talk about it. I don't want you to see it until it's there because I don't want to even take the chance that I talk about it and then it takes me a while to do it. So I'm just going to do it. But there's some other things that I'm wanting to start to do on Patreon and the membership that are going to go out, simultaneously, same day. But the only differentiator that I could think of off the beanie is the movie nights. I believe this week I'm either going to do it Wednesday or Thursday. But that's only going to be on Patreon. And I know how that could look. If you don't want it and you don't care, don't go. Please don't go. I don't want to make you feel like I'm trying to be dirty and pressure you or anything like that. But people have been asking patrons, so cool. If not, I don't know what to say. That's the only way that I could do it. So I hope you don't get upset. I hope you understand. It's something that I really want to do. And if Patreon is allowing me to do stuff that YouTube doesn't, I have to take advantage of that. It would be crazy of me not to. And I think that's why all the other people that are finding success in it are doing it. And I would hope and believe that people who really want the channel to succeed would be supportive of me doing stuff that's going to allow me to keep doing it. You must have been chilling with Rampage Booty Jackson too much to be. That definitely does sound like something that Rampage would both be bumping and singing himself. It kind of makes me sad. A lot of I go back and forth. Like, I hear things about Rampage, and it seems like there's a lot of stuff about him that's pretty bad. But he's such a funny dude. He could seem so likable and endearing, but at the same time, you could get mad at him because he was like a garbage dad, and he could just be immature and all that. But man, if I watch like 2 minutes of his stream, I'm just like in tears. The dude's funny. Oh, it doesn't show if you're watching on an iPhone. That's weird. That's super weird. It seems like YouTube's usually trying to cater to mobile devices. I fell asleep to one the other night. That's not a diss. That's a compliment. I will not take that as a diss because I fall asleep to some of my favorite content creators. It's soothing for me. That's how I fall asleep most nights lately. I have to enjoy what I'm listening to so I could lock in. I almost had to turn it off because I was laughing, but I drifted off. Thank you for sharing that. Cuban's got the best sayings. What did he say? Hey, fly first, and eat some genitalia in your sandwich. The Cubans got some funky sayings, man. I'm scared of Cuba now. Love watching Mexicans try to decipher Cuban slang. Hey, bro, I thought I was crazy for eating tripas. I thought I was crazy for eating tripas and buche. You know what I'm saying? This dude's talking about putting some unmentionables in my sandwiches. I never heard about that one before. This dude thinks I'm eating those Eddie Gein sandwiches. You know what I'm saying? The Jeffrey Dahmer 4x4. On the Jeffrey Dahmer on sourdough bread. Right? Ryan Lowe says, GM, have you ever thought about doing stand-up like a couple minutes at an open micer? For real? Have I thought about it? Yes, I've thought about it. I've mentioned this before. I used to, it feels like another lifetime. I used to pursue music. And in between songs, sometimes it would be awkward and quiet because I would be like, I used to play acoustic guitar and I'd have a harmonica brace and I'd play harmonica and stuff. And sometimes in between songs, it was just too awkward, the dead silence, switching from, I have the G harmonica and then I switch to an E harmonica and then I'm moving stuff around and it was too quiet and it was awkward. And I didn't have a band or anything. It was just me. So then I was like, I need to start thinking of stuff to talk about in between. And it just so happened that at the time, I started getting really into stand-up comedy, and I was getting inspired by some of the things I was watching. And I was like, I'm gonna try to tell some jokes in between. And I did some one-liners and stuff. That's kind of my thing, like non sequiturs. I would come up with a bunch of one-liners, and some of them I thought were really funny, actually. I have a recording. I don't know why I wouldn't have put it on Patreon or the membership. That might be one of the... Didn't I post it, actually? I was like positive. I remember a while back going through some old footage of some stuff that I was like, I really need to get on it and start posting more stuff on Patreon. I thought that was one of the things I posted, or did I chicken out at the last second? Oh, I didn't post it. So I actually have a few minutes of some stand up that I did at a gig that I did. So I did a gig at this place and I played like 4 songs maybe. It was like a showcase. It was a bunch of different people that were playing that night. Recorded. So I actually have footage of me on stage telling jokes. And I could share that with you. You might get a kick out of that. But I have, you know what? I've only ever really wanted to do it as a standalone. Like that was just to try to pass time in between songs. I've only ever really thought, should I do that? Could I do that? Because of you guys, I don't know how many people have asked me that. And I'm like, you know what? I probably could. But if I had the path, if I had the choice to go on stage with the microphone and be a stand-up comic, or be a comedic actor, be a touring stand-up comic that goes and does stadiums and stuff like that, or be an actor and be on a TV show. Oh my gosh, I'd be on a TV show all day. I want to be an actor. I want to be a comedic actor. That's what I'd rather do. I will tell you, when I was in school, I was in several plays, and it was one of the funnest, most exhilarating things I've ever done in my life, just having that audience right there. But again, I think I'd rather be in a play than do stand-up comedy. I don't know why. I don't know if I'm just scared, to be honest with you. Because a play is like an ensemble. There's a script. You just follow the script. That's all there is to it. Comedy is like, you wrote that. If they don't like it, they're giving you crickets. They're going to heckle you. They're going to boo you. I don't know. But then I consider everything, because I don't do anything unless I want to do it all the way. Nothing, because it's a waste of time otherwise. So when I even think for 10 seconds about doing stand-up, I automatically think, well, I wouldn't, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to go all the way, which means you're on the road. You're touring. You're selling merch. You're living in hotels. Never. I don't even like to leave my house to go buy some bread or get gas. Like I don't want to be a touring dude. Now, if I had to be on like a TV show, and it's like, okay, I know I have to, there's a sound stage. I got to be at, Paramount. I got to be at this location, however, cool. But you're going to Michigan, you're going to New Jersey, you're going to Atlanta, you're going to San Francisco. Chale. Just like the life of professional athletes and stuff. It's like, man, don't even have a family then. So it's definitely not the path for me. The moment I embark on something, I'm looking at like the end game. Like, where does this lead? And that would never be a lifestyle for me. Never. I'm a homebody. Never. But man, I would be lying if I said that I didn't think sometimes, like, I bet I could do it. It would feel good to just be up there and try it, and just feel good to know I made some people's day, made them laugh for a little bit. Yeah. I don't know if that's something I'm ever going to get to know for sure. And then I had to come back and watch it again to get the jokes that you had to watch to get the joke, and watch the rest. T. Nelly, I actually do that on purpose sometimes. I'll tell you guys the truth. Sometimes I do like a super quick joke and I don't let it have time to settle, and I'll just move on real quick. I'll do that a lot with visuals too, because then it tends to make the viewers go back and have to watch it again or spend time on it and slow it down. And that's amazing for the algorithm. But even when I don't, I can't slow everything down, So sometimes I'm just going at a normal pace, not even trying to manipulate anything. And things could be so layered sometimes that it's like, yeah, you got to go back. And it's not, I'm not acting like, I'm not trying to pat myself on the beanie and act like I'm the only one that does that. I watch stuff all the time that it's like, I got to go back and watch that again because I feel like I missed something. We do not yuck someone else's yum, but yuck. Hey, bro, that's too deep for me, bro. That's like philosophical. I'm going to take a photo of that. We do not yuck someone else's yum, but yuck. What the? Pinga tu maya. Pinga tu maya. That's what I'm talking about. I feel like you guys are trying to make some new slang happen. Slang means what's up, bro. Gotta laugh even when you're having a hard time. I'm a supporter of slang. I'm a supporter of slang. Thick nectar. Hey, thick nectar coming in with this explanation. It's like too on the nose, you know what I'm saying? With that thick nectar. Carlos, thank you for being a supporter for 3 months, going strong. I appreciate you. David Zimmerman, much love from Florida. 1 a.m. here, but glad you're still alive. Thank you, bro. Thank you for hanging in there with me. I'm going to sign out pretty soon. I've actually already gone past the time that I told Marilena that I was going to stream because we're going to try to watch something, spend some time together, put on like, watch some stupid, I don't know, just find some reruns or something like that. I don't know. Life has been hectic lately. Sometimes you just got to chill out, unwind. But thank you. I'm flattered that you're willing to spend the wee hours with me, you know. I was just awoken from deep sleep to find the party started without me. Jane Caulfield, we've been here. Jane Caulfield, you showed up just in time to say goodbye. We've been here. Me and Marloca were here having a one-on-one conversation for like 45 minutes before anybody showed up. And then we've been through it. We've been through the roller coaster together. And then I feel bad now. The other day I wanted to say the wheels on my truck, and I said my truck's chanclas. I'm taking a photo of that one too. My truck's chanclas. She's like the what's it the whatchamacallit? The chanclas. My truck's chanclas. Your truck has the Fred Flintstones, the Fred Flintstone feet. Steal it. Oh my gosh. Mine. ARJR72. I'm so behind in the chat. Okay, I'm gonna have to just ARJR721. I'm here. I fell asleep waiting. I'm sorry, bro. I told Marilena because she wanted to like move on and do some. And I said, look, I have to go stream. I told the homies this weekend that I was gonna start streaming Monday. And I already, ARGR, I specifically thought of you right before I started streaming because I was like, man, I started too late. He's probably already asleep. He's on the East Coast. I'm sorry, bro. I'm glad you're here, though. We're going to keep going strong. We're going to do better tomorrow. Hoser, the guy, member for 29 months, says, I guess I'm here. I guess I'm here. What is this? I don't even know what this is. I think Marilena's messing with my stuff. Wow, I sounded like Pedro Pascal on the last post. Wait, what do you mean? What happened? The last post, what'd you say? The last post. Carnalgas. What's up, man? I need to skip ahead a little bit. ARGR721, it won't let me gift memberships. I'm going to log out and come back in. What? Why are people having? See, this is why we're going to go strong on Patreon. YouTube doesn't even want people to spend money on its own platform now. ARGR721, it won't let me gift memberships. Feeling weak. Need to give. How much is the Patreon? I mean, I think it's like YouTube where it has different tiers. I believe the lowest one's like $1. Uh, it's a little complicated on the back end. There's $1, $3, $5. Oh, okay. It gets kind of stupid because I was just having fun with this, so don't trip. $1, $3, $5, $10, $25, $35, $50, $75, and $100. I actually have two $100 members. There's two people on the Patreon that give $100 a month. It is insane. It is insane. But here's the crazy thing. And hopefully I'm just trying to make everybody have I want it to be a good experience for everybody. People that give above and beyond are just doing that because they can and they want to see the channel succeed. The people that give $100 a month and the people that give $1 a month have the same access to everything. I change zero. So hopefully that's appreciated. You went to Carl's Jr., you're asking for curly fries. The Jeffrey Dahmer on sourdough bread is crazy. And that's that Cuban sandwich. Imagine if you went to Subway and they're like, cucumbers? No. Onions? No. Benga? No. Jairo Ruiz. November is Godzilla month. Gojira. Why is it Godzilla month? The OG dropped on November 3rd, 1954. The new Gojiras are Torch. Bro, you guys always make me feel like an old head. You guys are making me feel like Unkin here. Somebody was saying earlier, Hoser the guy was saying that it's heat, you know? Hey, thank you for being heat, bro. And then now something's Torch. I got to learn the slang. The Torch, the heat, the pinga. Good way to interact with people. Anyways, a Cubano is the best sandwich. Fight me. Cubano. See, can you get the Cubano at like Porta Subs or Subway? Good way to interact with people. Wait, what's a good way to interact with people? Like talking about Godzilla? November's Godzilla month. The OG dropped on November 3rd, 1954. The new Godzillas are Torch. Good way to interact with people. Like maybe some Godzilla fight breakdowns? Hey, for real, that'd probably be a good one. At least for shorts. They might get some more visibility. Some Godzilla, like 10 times Godzilla tapped out or something like that. 10 times that Godzilla did not see the tap. I don't know, something. If I start spamming chat, I may have fallen asleep with the finger on my phone. I don't know if I'm awake right now. Hey, I felt bad earlier. I took a nap. And I was late to pick up my kid because I was like dreaming when I don't know what happened, man. I think I kept hitting the snooze. And then I woke up and I was like, I thought I still had like a whole hour. And I was like, man, I woke up early. And I started taking my time. And then I got in the car and I saw it was a different time. I was like, what the heck? I think I was like half asleep when I woke up and I was getting ready. And dang it. Now I told them I'll get you I told them I'll get them whatever they wanted for dinner to make up for it. Oh, snap. Um, 82% of the UK is white. We just moan about other skin colors out of uneducated fear. Okay. ARJR721 just slapped down 100 big ones. I ain't talking about that Cuban slang either. I ain't talking about that sourdough. You had to be there. ARJR just slapped down 100 big ones and says, so it won't let me give, huh? I'll show them. Patreon, here I come. ARJR, I apologize for not knowing this. I don't know if you were already on the Patreon. There's a lot of people who are on. Typically, there's like a supportive like type of person. And most of the people that are on Patreon that I'm aware of, they're both patrons and YouTube members. So I don't know if you're already on Patreon. If you're not, I'm very glad to see you come over. Again, there's memberships that are only $1 a month. It's just a formality, especially if you're already a YouTube member. You don't need to pay extra you don't have to do that. But we're going to start doing movie nights. And ARJR, I need you to be there, homie. I need you to be there. Movie nights are going to be the best, bro. Thank you, Jairo. It is a dream. It is a dream. It was all a dream. Jane Caulfield thought it was a stream. I wanted to be a stunt kid actor on a BMX in a movie like Rad. Who's Rad? I wanted to be a stunt kid actor on BMX in a movie like Rad. Oh, the movie's called Rad. That's crazy. That's super specific. Like, you must have really wanted that. You weren't just like, oh, I wanted to be an actor. Oh, I like bikes. Like, you wanted to be a stunt actor for like BMX stuff. You must have been like super into that. Did you ever watch that movie with Andy Samberg? What's it called? Where he was like he wanted to be like Evel Knievel. Did you watch that? Is this a members only and that's why I can't gift? Oh, snap. That could be a problem. I didn't even think about that. So I remember a while back we did a stream and the chat was members only. And then I let you it was you, ARJR. I let you know, oh, it's cool. People could still get gifted, people could still watch. Where you're only seeing members because it's members chat. But this might be the first time I've done them. Is this the first time I've done a members only stream, like to the fullest? So you might not be able to on a members only. ARJR GM, check out my latest. Also, should I make Flaco fit instead of heavyset? What does the dojo say? I'm gonna head there now. I need the link. Oh, the Patreon? Let me see. If it was in my opinion, I would say heavyset. Like, it's gotta be true to form. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just and it's nothing bad. Like, that's just, he's big, man. You know, he's got that BGE. He's got that BGE. BG. Why did I say G? What does G stand for? He's got that BME, that I forgot how to talk. That big man energy. You know what I'm saying? That's nothing to be ashamed of. That's the source of his strength, you know? Here's the Patreon right here. Plans start at only $1 a month. You get all the access. You get movie nights. Oh, you know another thing you could do on I don't know if I want to promote this because sometimes it gets funky. It might not be bad if it's people that are actually on Patreon, because I get some stupid like Instagram messages that I don't even open my Instagram anymore. But you could also do DMs on Patreon. I forgot about that. That's another thing YouTube doesn't have. But there's the Patreon right there. So your latest, let me see if it'll let me open it from right here. You see what I see? I'm watching ARJR721's most recent video right here. His latest creation. You're talking about the one that says what you see versus what I see. That one, right? You gave the girl a booty, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. I love it, bro. Dang. Hey, it's not cheating if it's not cheating if it's metal, right? Like Marilena can't get mad. It's not cheating if it's tools, right? Oh snap. Oh snap. Well, first of all, ARJR721 is now officially a Patreon member. And he ain't gonna miss a single movie night. This is a beautiful day. This is a record-breaking day right here. ARJR721 is officially a patron. Thank you, ARJR. It's gonna be different. It's gonna be different. I don't even know how this is possible. I don't know if Hoser the guy and Hoser the gal have separate accounts and this is going to start a rift in the relationship, or if they just got a big old pile of coin that they swim around in their spare time and this is a joint effort. I don't know what's going on right now. But Hoser just sent 125 big ones to the PayPal. He don't stop, won't stop, can't stop. I said that backwards. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I don't know how it's possible. I don't know how you keep it flowing. But I'm swimming, bro. I don't know how you keep it flowing, but I am swimming. I ain't gonna ask too many questions. I'm swimming. And I don't know how to swim. We're speaking metaphorically right now. But your generosity is ridiculously appreciated. And it gives me the confidence to embark on my next edited video. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Both hosers. We crossing genders. Thank you, bro. And brah. Thank you, bro. And brah. I love ARGR721. It was beautiful, bro. And again, I feel okay saying that. I don't think it's cheating if it's scrap metal. You know what I'm saying? It's not cheating. That's what they used to say back in the day. It's not cheating if it's scrap metal. Thank you, Hoser. I need to check out Rad. Resucitado. I want to show you guys how I do jiu-jitsu and capoeira by myself. I want to show you how I do jiu-jitsu. How you do jiu-jitsu by yourself, bro? You tying yourself up? You doing the carradine? Too soon? Am I crazy, Carlos? How did I think it was the first one then? Have we done a bunch of them? Has my memory failed me? Yeah, that is weird. Not a single person has gifted during this entire stream, right? I don't think it allows it. So it looks like, so it might be different for me. I tried to open up to see if I could give someone a membership right now. But all it does is open the thing where I could join it myself and do a self-inflicted one, which is ridiculous. And it probably would just cancel out. I don't think it would let me make my own membership. But I think what's happening is if anybody who wasn't a member wanted in on this stream, they'd have to click that and become a member. It looks like the gifting feature is not on here right now. So that is frustrating. That is something that we learned tonight. That's frustrating. Yeah, swimming's overrated. Teresa, Mrs. Rez. Hey, Teresa. Wait, what the heck? You have a red star? That means I feel like that means you've been here for a while. Cause I was just gonna say, and forgive me, I was gonna say, welcome. I don't recognize this screen name. Did you recently change your name, or are you usually lurking in the shadows? Cause that red color, I feel like that means you've been here for a while. Where does it show me? According to this, what the heck? It says you've been a member for over 3 years? Teresa, I'm embarrassed. Teresa, Mrs. Rez. Can I call you Mrs. Rez? She says, hype, 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 hype. Thank you. I don't recognize the name though. Were we homies back in the day 3 years ago and then we haven't talked in 3 years? Could float. You can float down here. Come on, Georgie. You can float down here. Mr. and Mrs. Hoser are so wonderful. Very, very wonderful. Very wonderful. Unprecedented, some might say. I'm out, Dojo, about to crash. Hope everyone has a good night. Thank you, Cody. You have a good night as well. I'm gonna sign off in like the next 2 minutes. I have to. I told Marilena we were gonna do something. We're gonna put on some show or something, chill out for a little bit. I will say I am a little sad that nobody showed any love to my Tio Beto.
Thanks for the sub.
Thank you for subscribing. Is it because my dome was in the way the whole time? Do I need to change my angle? Because I am upset that I took about 20 minutes to figure out how to show some love to my Tio Beto before the stream, and now nobody's showing love to him. Is it just because my dome? Is it because I was in the way? I need to know. Like, are you guys just Tio Beto haters, or was it my dome in the way? Hop Keto is amazing. Yeah. Last member only was a public, but you changed it to members. What's going on then? So I don't know a lot about hype. I'm still learning about it, but from what I heard last, you can't hype live videos. You have to wait till a video's been like uploaded and published and is live. Like, I mean, after the fact. Like, you can't even hype a premiere, I think, if I heard correctly. Wasn't there members only with the GM in his yard? We watched the stars. Oh yeah. That's right. I did a couple of those at least. I might have done a few of them. Can you change the setting midstream? I might be able to. But that's scary. Because I'm really trying. I mentioned it earlier in the stream. I know this could seem like a good idea and a bad idea to different people for different reasons. But algorithmically, analytically, I believe it's detrimental to the channel. I think it's hurting the channel for me doing so many public streams. It's looking like the strategy is going to be to publicly have good, tight, solid, edited videos and then stream on the members. So I'm trying not to do too many public, but yeah, that's gonna be problematic with gifting. That's gonna be problematic. The only other option I have is if I make it members only right away after the fact, because I cannot leave live videos public anymore. I don't think. I think that's hurting me. Oh, Spencer, Beto, Spencer. That's what it was. I gotta be like this. See, that's what it is. I gotta figure this out. I feel like I'm disrespecting right now. I don't wanna go, but I can't stay here no more. Hey, it's perfect timing. I know you ain't a hater. Even Marloca was here like if she was Caimon. I must have been blocking him bad if even Marloca didn't see him. Dang it, I need to figure this out. Beanie blocking Tio Beto. David Zimmerman, shout out to Tio Beto. This stream is more entertaining than the game. even though my Eagles won. I didn't even know that was. Wait a minute, isn't the? Oh wait, I was gonna say, didn't the Super Bowl just happen? That was the World Series. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank you for still being awake. What the heck? I see his 120 and raise him 80. Let's go. Oh my gosh. ARJR721 just slapped down 100 big ones. ARJR just slapped down 100 big ones. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What a welcome back. What a welcome back. Thank you, bro. Thank you. My goodness, thank you. I appreciate it. What I might try to do tomorrow, dang it, what I might try to do, I need to do a little bit more research. I've been going in and out of different eras, different modes, different mindsets, you know, quantity over quality and whatnot, and et cetera and so forth. And you know, I go through my little moods where I'm being stubborn and I'm like, you know what, forget YouTube, forget the algorithm. You know, if I got the few and the proud right here being supportive, you know, forget all that. But at the same time, I gotta be respectful to you guys. You know, I don't want to take advantage. If there's anything that I could do to make the channel be more successful and be smarter in my approach, I should be doing that. And I need to find out if it would be just as good for the channel to do public streams and then immediately after the fact, just make them members only, which, dang it, man. I know there's a lot of cool viewers. That, dang it, that enjoy the streams and would also enjoy the after the fact replays that are not members, and I hate the thought of pulling the rug out from underneath them. But I think it's just ill-advised to leave so many hours upon hours, like 2, 3, 4 hour long videos public is atrocious for your watch time. Like it hurts me like ethnically, you know, like I just feel like it feels unethical, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to, I know there's people that have been writing with me for a while that are not members, and I know it's like the Joker says, you know, hey, whatever, let whatever, you know, you got to do what you got to do. Put it on the members only if they really want to see it. It's 99 cents, homie, but it just feels unethical. I don't know. I've tried it one way though, you know. I've tried it one way and I lost my house. So maybe it's time to try the other way and follow the Joker's advice. I don't want to go, but I can't stay here no more. It just ain't like before. Can't stay here no more. Okay, I'm getting crazy here. Grandmaster, should I create you and Flacco as characters on the UFC video game? David Ziverman, 1000% yes. And please show me footage or photos once you've done it. That would be hilarious, and I would absolutely love it. We're all here for the journey. You need to cater to the non-writer. We're all here for the journey. You need to cater to the non-writer diet community. 100. We ain't going. Wow. That is crazy. Supportive and understanding. Wow. That is amazing. I'm gonna take a photo of that. I'm gonna look at that when I'm sad. That is That was a very meaningful, like, that means a lot to me, for real. Thank you for saying that. Thank you. Thank you, Resucitado. I appreciate that. I'm gonna try to do my best to make it worth it. I'm gonna sign off right now because I wanna be a good dude, to Marilena. I wanna keep my word. And then I'm gonna be back tomorrow. Better than I was today, at least. Thank you for being here. I thought it was gonna be a dud tonight. I thought I was going live too late, and you guys really showed up and made it a cool stream. ARJR721, one more for the roast, says, I'm with Jane. We'll be here no matter what. I'm invested. Literally. Quite literally. Thank you, ARJR721. You are definitely that song, she or you're the devil in disguise. ARJR is like, you're an angel in disguise. Like, I don't even want to think about how things would have gone between, since like July/August and now, if it weren't for like people like ARJR721. Like, bro, you threw me a life jacket, like, much love, bro. T. Nelly, I believe you're correct. I have problems with that. I need to stop being an empath. Thank you, Resucitado. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Mrs. Rez. Thank you. It's like a disease. Thank you, everybody. I'm gonna be back tomorrow. I'm gonna try as hard with the kids and sports and everything, but I'm gonna try to make things bit by bit more structured so that it's not accidental and we all know when to show up and congregate so that some people don't have to miss. I'm gonna try to be better at that. Thank you for watching Mexican Martial Arts. Appreciate it.